Hello and welcome everybody. In this video we'll show you some signs that you are empathetic. Empathy is the ability to emotionally understand what other people feel, see things from their point of view, and imagine yourself in their place. Essentially, it is putting yourself in someone else's position and feeling what they must be feeling. When you see another person suffering, you might be able to instantly envision yourself in the other person's place and feel sympathy for what they are going through. If you want to know whether you are empathetic or not, then this video is for you. Keep watching the whole video and don't skip any important part of it. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news. 1. You have good intuition. Empaths tend to be able to pick up on subtle cues that provide insight on the thoughts of others. As an empath, you might put a lot of faith in your instinct when making decisions, although others might consider you impulsive to the choice that feels right for you. 2. You take on other people's emotions as your own. This is the classic number one trait of an empath. No matter what someone else near you is feeling, even if they think they aren't showing it, you are likely to pick up on it immediately. But more than that, you may actually feel the emotion as if it were your own, essentially absorbing it or sponging it up. How exactly this works is a subject of some debate, but we do know that people who have high level of empathy also have very active mirror neurons, the part of the brain that reads emotional cues from other people and figures out what they might be thinking or feeling. In other words, if you are an empath, it's likely that you pick up on tiny changes in expression, body language, or tone of voice that others miss and immediately sense what the other person is feeling. Those same active mirror neurons, however, means that you basically live through the feeling as if it were your own. That can be a powerful gift, but also exhausting and overwhelming at times. 3. You are a great listener. People who are highly empathetic focus on listening rather than speaking because they want to put themselves in other person's situation in order to truly understand the difficulties or triumphs that the other person is feeling. They want to know all details about what is happening in the other person's life. They carefully listen to the words as well as study any nonverbal clues. They are also mindful, meaning they are focusing their thoughts in the present moment and staying engaged in the conversation. 4. You are successful in sales. Highly empathetic people excel in sales because they are able to put themselves in the shoes of prospect and understand that person wants and needs. Furthermore, great salespeople build trust with prospects when they show they truly care about the person's requirements and desires. Of course, all great salespeople know that trust is essential for developing excellent relationships with clients and prospects, and highly empathetic salespeople have fine-tuned the ability to build this trust. 5. You take comfort in nature. Anyone can benefit from spending time in natural settings, but empaths may feel even more drawn to nature and remote areas, since natural environment provides a calming space to rest from overwhelming sensations, sounds, and emotions. You might feel completely at peace when hiking alone in sunlit forest or watching waves crash against the shore. Even a quiet walk through a garden or an hour sitting under trees may lift your spirits over stimulation and help you relax. 6. You are a natural leader. People who are highly empathetic easily build trust with their employees, students, and others because of their natural capacity for compassion, excellent listening skills, and honest interest in people. Highly empathetic leaders are active listeners, which foster and cultivate open communication because of the trust that the skill builds. When a culture of trust is established in any type of group, progress and productivity flourish. 7. You put the needs of others first. Those who are highly empathetic are inclined to take care of others before taking care of themselves. They completely put themselves in the shoes of people or animals that they are caring for, putting others first over their own needs. Because they are highly empathetic, they are able to make excellent decisions about how their care affects the other person or animal, both emotionally and physically, but might neglect their own needs. 8. You understand where people are coming from. Empath expert Dr. Judith Orloff explains that this is the core trait of an empath, even more so than absorbing the emotions of others. After all, empaths can learn not to absorb emotions as much, and some empaths rarely absorb them at all. But all empaths are able to intuitively sense what someone is trying to express, even when they are having a hard time getting it out. Empathy, after all, is fundamentally about understanding and connecting with others, and that's what it means to sense where people are coming from. 9. You are a walking lie detector. Sure, there probably have been times when someone successfully deceived you, but even then, you know you were going against your gut instinct from the start. The thing about an empath's ability to process even the tiniest social cues means that it's almost impossible for someone to hide their true intentions. Even if you don't know exactly what a person really wants, you know if they are not being completely honest or if they seem shifty. 10. You are a source of advice and support. Highly empathetic people who are capable of naturally investing in the emotions of others become a source of advice, support, and guidance for others, both personally and professionally. Their excellent listening skills help them offer well thought out advice while making others feel appreciated, accepted, and loved. The combination of counselor, this is why highly empathetic people gravitate to help professions such as therapists, teachers, and medical practitioners. Empaths are frequently sought out by their friends for advice, support, and encouragement. It helps that empaths also tend to be good listeners and will often patiently wait for someone to say what they need to say and then respond from the heart. If this sounds like you probably know that it can be hard at times. People don't always realize how much of your energy it takes for you to be the listener, an advice giver, and some people take it for granted. 11. You especially enjoy relationship with your pets. Animals instinctively know when people truly care about them. They are attracted to people who are highly empathetic and highly sensitive. Consequently, those who are highly empathetic are able to form symbiotic relationships with their pets and other animals. 12. You might feel people's physical illness too, not just their emotions. When someone is sick or injured, you might even go so far as to feel their ailment as if it's your own. This doesn't just mean feeling sympathy or concern for them, but having actual physical sensation like pain, tightness, or soreness in the same area of the body. It's as if your empathetic brain is not only mirroring what the other person must be experiencing, but also projecting that experience physically into your own body. And it can be uncomfortable, even debilitating. It's probably not a gift that almost empaths love to have, but it's also at the root of why empaths are such exceptional caregivers. Without this ability, they wouldn't be able to truly connect with someone who is in pain or get them just what they need to feel more at ease. It's not surprising that empaths are drawn to roles like a nurse, doctor, elder care provider, or healer. If you can feel someone's pain, it would be surprising not to want to do something about it. 13. You have a calming effect on other people and the power to heal them. It's true, just as the people seek out empaths for advice, they also just feel more at peace in an empath's presence. In fact, people often in meetings seek out their most empathetic friends during difficult times. This is something you can develop and use to actually heal people in the sense of helping them work past serious emotional baggage and overcome unhealthy patterns. But you can't do so if you hide your sensitivity and empathy. You have to embrace your gift if you really want to make a difference. 14. You want to help anyone in pain. You want to help those who are hurting, regardless of what they have done to you and who they are. You can't work past someone who is suffering, such as a homeless person, without wanting to help him. Empathetic people naturally want to absorb other people's pain into their own bodies to take it away for the sufferer. You feel responsible for the well-being of those around you. You try not to take things so seriously and just let it go.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news.
If you learned something new today, then give the video a like and tell us in comments which step you like it more. And here's some others great videos I think you will enjoy. Just click on the left or on the right.